Today, we don't talk, we just respond to him. Let's try to enjoy the night. Let's try to have a nice moment. We cook because we like it. We cook because we enjoy what we do. Diag. Thank you, guys. My name is Pablo Лагранж. I've been a chef for 15 years now. I've been cooking around the world, different kind of experiences in Michelin stars and non-Michelin stars. And for the last 5-6 years, I've been traveling around the world, sharing my cooking and my style with people, friends, and family. The base of my menu, I call it the apple. I was born in a field of apples. I grabbed one product, and by different ways of using it, different techniques, I surrounded this main product from the rest of the menu. I think that's the main idea, to get a cycle, start from one point and go through the menu and close a circle. Express the transition in between the autumn and the spring, in between the darkness and the light. We present them as a spring shiso sandwich. Crispy kale, we're gonna put some toasted buckwheat, pastry cream, some black apple from our main course, and some shiso leaves for the aroma. We cover with a shiso leaf, 2 fingers, 1 bite. Yup. There you go. Second course, oyster. With the oyster, we start like introducing, the fire in the menu. So we go with the bone marrow, queens. We cook in wine to give some acidity to the dish. Some chicken juice. Second bite of the oyster, it's yuzu granita, green oil, and some melissa. Story behind my cooking started when I was a young guy. I was like pretty lost in life. My grandma, she told me this. I remember yourself, Pablo, as a kid cooking on Sundays with your mom. I think she put that idea in my head, and I saw the cooking as a tool to get out of Argentina, travel around the world. I changed the tool, for the passion. Third course, crispy potato. Enjoy, bon appetit. We also make in Argentina, we make this papa rellena. We put the potatoes in cal for 4 hours. So what we get is really thin, crispy layer of potato, and inside we make juniper, smoked whiskey, and scallop tartare. We add some bread crumble to give some crispy texture, bit of salt, and olive oil. Creme fraiche crumble inside the potato skin. Cucumber. We compress the cucumber with some arugula and apple juice. And we will finish with a juniper and smoked whiskey foam. And I've been cooking around the world. I've been in the US, I've been in Chile, in Boragó. Boragó was my first fine dining place. I really fell in love with food. It was the first time I was picking herbs to eat. And I didn't know about that. I got a stash in NOMA. I learned how to work as a machine, working fucking hard. I kept moving, like into Mugaritz and more maybe philosophical places. You would have to understand yourself, what you're doing. And then at some point I got burned out. I got tired of the routine and the kitchen, and I started traveling. The next course, now we go into deep straight to the fire. I'm gonna plate the mushrooms. Yeah, so we have some lacto-fermented mushrooms, eringi mushrooms on top, straight from the fire, some black ashes, and we finish with our sauces, burnt topinambar water, strong flavor from the fire, and some katsuobushi. Fucking artist, mate. I want to take the fire to the people. Doesn't mean that I will just grill meat and put it in your table. I'm gonna try to feel yourself in all senses that you're eating fire, So here we have like a brine. Yeah, we made out of lacto-fermented mushrooms water, yeah, and some creme fraiche. So to give, like the correct amount of salt and to hydrate the meat at the same time. There's nothing you can compare with this. Imagine, man, you're smoking one whole animal for 8 hours. Imagine how it tastes. Yeah, flesh and fire, that's all. To me, fire is 80% of my memories. One day I was in Hong Kong and I was in an interview with this lady. She was asking me, many things about my life. And I was explaining, I'm a chef, I enjoy cooking, I try to bring my culture with me. I try to share what I remember from my memories. And she told me, so you are cooking to get back home. It was a magic moment, completely blown my mind. Black celeriac demi-glace, just with the skins, and then we use the inside to make the puree. We will refill the apple with this. We refill with some miso pistache, and we use the inside of the celeriac to make the puree. So we kind of reuse as much as we can, and we cover it. Crispy apple. We cook it in calcium for 4 hours. We clean, we fry, yeah? On the other hand, we have our white almond miso, bread miso sauce, piece of garden. We replace the bread with some Poland vinaigrette. Mugaritz was like a really complete, interesting time in my life. Like what I really learned from this place, you know, like taking the time, you know, to think, decide, and move forward. It's not just push. We're getting a beetle. We took it out from a restaurant book from Mugaritz. It's a restaurant, Basque Country. It has this game which is like a beast, but it's an imaginary beast. It's kind of like what we do in the kitchen. We make ideas happen, and this is like the first thing about it. And then the beetle makes a tuna. It's part of the fruit, gets the food, you know, to transport it to their families. And it's kind of the symbol of what we do. We bring our food to different places, and we feed our family, so we are ready to feed our people. Black banana flan. So this is apple tempeh, yeah, it's the apple we are using all around the menu. Spore on top, some aspergillus oryzae, some spore to ferment and get this nice texture on the mouth, kind of slight alcoholic flavor to refresh. We have like 2 different flavors here, you know. We have the dark, deep flavor from the oxidized banana, and on the other hand, we have the fresh apple fermented, yeah. And we finish with a little bit of chili kombucha. I work a lot. I don't know how many different things I do in my life. I pretty much enjoy going to, you know, the mountain, you know, with my band, you know, my kid, my family, my dogs, picking sometimes flowers and herbs. I think that's the most peaceful moment I can find, you know, out of routine. And the last course, it's our potato ice cream, which it's made out from the leftover of our crispy potato, you know? So we go back, you know, we go in circles all time. Potato ice cream, the crispy potato chips, you know, as a crumble, and then on top a little bit of caviar. We mix our 2 cultures, you know, my potato from Latin America and from Argentina, and as you guys say, ikra from your side of the world. I'm gonna plate the lacto-fermented potato, yeah? We treat it as a crumble, bit of salt, yuzu, some acidity, hazelnut oil to reinforce wood flavor, and kartoshka, and toasted potato ice cream. And we finish with some ashes and caviar. It's a mix of Ukrainian and Argentinian style.
When was the last time you heard air raid sirens?
Right now.
This the first time?
Fuck yeah.
What do you feel?
I don't know. Weird.
Weird.
Looks like everything keeps a normal track, you know? Kind of the world is moving this way, right? I mean, there are so many problems like all around the world, not just here, right? And we are starting to normalize this as a way of living, you know? Because it's crazy, like you turn on fucking social media and you see one friend in one part of the country playing the guitar and the other part of the country cooking in the middle of war. Yeah, no, it's kind of sad. I think that's my first emotion. We're getting a tattoo, you know, to remind this time in Ukraine, coming here and cooking. It's not just joining this guy that immediately, you know, that I love. It's also like making sure we support, you know, the situation. And
It's the...
I would say thank you very much for a good evening. You know, very tough time. It's very, very good, really good experience. That's no problem. No problem. It's our life.
This is the other reality of this fucking experience. Thank you very much for your patience, for your time, for working with me.